in true Emmerdale style, a huge round of applause for Marlon Dingle! So an event like this in the Wythenshawe Centre for me is just something that's unmissable and fantastic. Wythenshawe once again has done us proud. So with that, can I now just declare formally that the Wythenshawe Garden Festival is now open.
And this is the Bertels Bunny, and he is your new Wythenshawe mascot. Do a little jig. Come on, let's see if you're any good as a mascot.
I've not been to the Forum since the early 90s when I used to work at Oldham Coliseum Theatre regularly, and I came down and watched a production of Into the Woods here and it was sensational, but the place is unrecognisable. It's just amazing. I mean, really amazing. So it's blown me away a bit, and it really is like a trip down memory lane, but in a really strange way because it's so different.
So just squeeze them and you'll hear it click.
And then peel it.
And then you can just peel it.
Oh, great, okay. I get very nervous in restaurants when I ask for this sort of stuff, and then I think, I actually have no idea even how to eat it, let alone shell it.
We could serve it in the shells but it gets stuck in your teeth.
Oh, I'm messing this right up there. Look at this. Oh, I've blown it.
How have you done that?
I don't know, it fell to bits.
I won't give you a job at this one. So what's your most popular dish at the Woolpack?
Pie.
Pie?
Paddy likes a pie.
We're the Territorial Force Living History Group. We represent average British Tommies of the Great War, so 1914 to 1918. This is our first time at the Garden Festival, the Garden City Festival weekend. But we've started to do quite a bit of work with Wythenshawe Town Centre, and it's nice to see people come out and appreciate a little bit of the history.
We're Manchester Organic Gardeners, and we, basically we're promoting the joys of gardening, but also organically. So trying to avoid the use of chemicals. We won't shout at people if we do, but we're trying to encourage that because it's even better. We've been here a few times now to this show. It's really busy this year. It's been super. I think being next to the scarecrows is really good as well because everybody's queuing for the scarecrows. But there's such a nice mix of stands, and people have come along saying, "Oh, I only came shopping and I've come down here," and then they come and they chat to you about gardening and making compost. We're big into helping people to make their own compost for the garden because that feeds the soil.
There's some bread and butter there if you'd like to just help yourself.
Second year that we're at Garden City. We're here showing people some of the food that we've been making in the community. The project is all about grow it, cook it, eat it. So we're supporting people to grow their own food, but most of all, most importantly, is to eat healthy, fresh, local food. So the food that we made today, we made leek and potato soup, and we made pasta, chilli, bake, and we've made that food with food that would have gone into landfill. So it was food that would have gone into the bin basically. So we've made, we think about 1,000 people have eaten it so far.
It's always been busy. It's a great show because I think we're right in the middle of all the shops. But it has been really busy. People are very interested and want to stop and chat.
This is the 4th year I've done now for the Garden Festival. It started off with just a gazebo, and we were halfway down next to the coffee shop. And now we've got a stage. This year we've got Marlon, aka Mark aka Marlon from Emmerdale, who's a Bolton lad himself, so nice to see him come back to Lancashire, and as you can see the crowd just gets bigger and bigger, you know, the girls dancing, the cheerleaders were amazing earlier, the young girls, so it's a really happy event this, and I think, you know, out of all the areas in Manchester, Wythenshawe do this community thing really well, but the whole area was built on community.
It's wonderful today, and I've been invited here as Lord Mayor today to open the Wythenshawe Garden Festival, but actually I would have come anyway because it's such a wonderful event. And as a Wythenshawe Councillor and a Wythenshawe Lord Mayor, I'm just so very proud to be here today actually, and to see Wythenshawe at its very best. Lots of people about, lots of activity, and you know, this place, the Wythenshawe Centre, is booming, isn't it? Yeah. And it's full of activity, and people are all enjoying themselves.
Over the last 30 years, the area's changed immensely. I was brought up here.
Yes.
You've got strong ties with Wythenshawe in the past, so is it quite interesting to see these changes and developments?
Well, I hate to give away how old I am, but I actually watched this centre being built as a child. Myself and my friends, we used to come down and watch the centre being built. So I've got a long history with it. Wythenshawe's a wonderful place, full of wonderful people. And on a day like today, it shows its face, it shows its best face to everybody.
So looking towards the future, what would you like to see happen to the Garden City Festival?
I'd really like to see it continue and expand. Today's an opportunity for young people and older people, for entrepreneurs to come out and show what they can do, to sell their things, to demonstrate their crafts. It's a real opportunity for those people, but also it's an opportunity to show Wythenshawe at its best as well, to celebrate. So yes, we want it to continue and expand.
The South Manchester Healthy Living Network's really proactive in Wythenshawe, isn't it? Do you enjoy the work?
Absolutely, yes. We've been working in Wythenshawe for the past, I think, since 2002.
The amount of work that's involved to pull it all together, is it complicated for you? And you know, obviously it takes funding, which is always hard to get these days, isn't it?
It is funding, but I think it's a lot of partnership work. So we work with a lot of our partners, like the regeneration team and other community projects, and that's the whole idea of Healthy Living Network, bringing voluntary and community sector in alongside to work with the statutory sector.
Richard and I are from Age UK Manchester, based at a day centre in Wythenshawe at Cross Acres Resource Centre, and we're manning a couple of stalls today. This one is the garden cultivator stall, which Richard oversees.
Yeah, our cultivators, they're a group of older adults who meet at the Cross Acres Day Centre, and we do gardening, and we've got quite a few areas around the centre where we've got raised beds, a polytunnel, and we're open for anyone over 55 if they want to come and join us on Tuesdays and Thursdays, come and do some gardening.
The Hardy Plant Society, and we promote the growing of hardy perennials. We educate, we've got a passion for plants, and we're hoping to get a few new recruits for our group in the Northwest. We're the Northwest group.
Well, we're trying to encourage people to grow vegetables, healthy eating. Well, I've been here a few years now, come every year, just to try and encourage people. I've never seen so many people here. There's a lot of people here today. But the main thing is trying to get the school children growing. You know, encourage them to start growing, because that's the next generation.
We're pleased with our takings. Plus, one thing for us, we've had one or two people interested in our club, in joining. So if we're lucky, one or two of them might come along, because a lot of this is about publicity for us. It's about getting different people to know we exist, potential new members.
And we got this. Look, he's got a yellow T-shirt with a red plate. Bit of colour coordination here.